we are back to working on now lesson 5, and we're going to start this lecture with 523. Just a side note that everyone should be able to review the quizzes and should be able to see what you got wrong. And so those of you that are having difficulty seeing it during a break, let me look at and help you. Are we ready for 523? So we're going to pick up our all-around vision care. And all-around vision care has 3 new sunglass frames that are top sellers. It's kept the numbers sold in each city as well as those sold at an exhibition in Las Vegas. Now it wants to calculate averages and revenues. So we are going to open our file SR223, and the first thing we're always going to do is we're going to save it as your initials and 5-23. So you're going to want to save that file, and we're going to learn how to create various functions. We're going to use the insert function by clicking on cell G3. Okay, you see where I have G3 up? We're going to click the Formulas Command tab, click the Insert Function button over there to the left. In the Or Select a Category list, we're going to choose Statistical and Average. So we're going to click Statistical, select a function, we've got Average, and we're going to click OK. Now a new screen opens up, the function argument. We're going to select cells C4 through C8, C4 through C8, and we're going to click OK. Okay? Now, do you see that we have this error checking box here? And see this error? And the screen tip says the formula in this cell refers to a range that has additional numbers adjacent to it. We're not going to ignore the error yet, but we're looking at it. Next, we're going to click on G4 and click the Recently Used button. Recently Used button over here, and we're going to click on Average. You see where I'm clicking on it? We're going to select cells C9 through C13, C9 through C13. We're going to click over here OK. Next, we're going to key and point to enter a function by following these steps. We're going to click cell G5, key equals AVER, and press the tab key. Select cells C14 through C18, press enter, or C14, press enter. Then when we click on cell G9, and we're going to key the term equals sum and a left parenthesis, select cells G8, 6 to G8, G6, 7, 8, press enter. Right now in G9, we should have a 0. Okay, Can I move on? Select cells. Key point and use insert by following these steps. Click cell G6. We're going to then key an equal sign and click cell A5. Press F4 to make it an absolute reference. We're going to key in the asterisk, which is a multiply. Click the insert function button over here, FX. In the or select a category list, choose Math and Trig and the word sum down here. And click OK. Select cells C4 through C8, C4 through C8, click OK, and the result should be 25,550.
What I don't understand is, like, what do we just do? I mean, yeah, I could just mechanically go and do that because he told me.
Okay.
But, like,
So why did we do that?
yeah.
So basically what we just did, total receipts for the Vertigo frame. The Vertigo cost $35 a frame, and we sold 100 and 150 and 200 and 155 and 125.
Alright.
So we added up the number of sunglasses sold times $35 to give us our total sum of receipts for just the Vertigo frame. So basically what we did, let's do it again.
$100.
7.
Okay.
We're going to key in the equal sign, click cell A10, the 3750, and press the F4 because again we want to make that absolute. We're going to key in again times sum with a left parenthesis. We're going to select cells C9 through C13. We're going to press enter. Look what happens. It's telling us there's an error in the formula. Do you want to accept the correction proposed below? It's telling us they can tell we don't have another parenthesis.
Oh, we didn't put it in because we're doing the
So we do want that parenthesis. So it's showing us how we can gather that parenthesis, how it's intuitive to know what we've done wrong. Complete the formula for cell G8 using the method you prefer. Now, do you see how we learned two different methods? So we can decide which method we're going to use. So what we'll want to do is equal sum, and I'm going to put in that, do the absolute. I can then do the function Math and Trig sum, and I'm going to choose those. Okay, I got that name. Remember how you got that name out there? I just did the same thing. So let me go back and see what I did wrong. So click cell. Oh, I know, equals. I want to go equals. I'm going to go that. Make it absolute. And then multiply, insert function, and that should be 119,025. Select the cells with money amounts and apply the currency format to reset the alignment. Select the cells with money amounts and apply the currency format to reset the alignments. You need not do anything about the error triangles. The formulas are correct and the triangles do not print. Press Control Home, but total receipts should also be the money formula. Press Control Home and submit your work. So let's just make sure that our figures in fact match up with the rubric. So we'll want to go back to the rubric. Okay, what am I doing wrong? My total receipts for the jet setter frame, I'm showing they're $345. They really should have only been 42. All right? So for some reason I had in my jet setter the amount, my number was wrong, but if you put in the correct $42, your total receipts are going to be the $65,727.50. Everyone have that?